What's up, Transtastic? It's Tamar. It's Saturday, and today we are talking about something I have been waiting to talk about, which is body hair. I am full Armenian, and if you don't know where Armenia is, it borders Turkey, Georgia, Azerbaijan, and Iran. So, hairy people territory. Like Triton said, he's seen his relatives. Like, I want to show you a picture of my father. He would be creeped out because he definitely does not want to be on YouTube, but I'm literally going to show you a picture of his arm. I am very hairy, and I think that as a I never even know how to say this that makes me most comfortable, but as a person who has been read as female mostly my entire life, and a person who is also very hairy, I don't have the traditional experience of like just being a hairy dude and having that be okay. I have the experience of being a hairy person perceived as a woman and having that be disgusting and shameful and gross. So I think I'm way more self-conscious about it than maybe like most cis guys are. Pre-testosterone, I had hair everywhere. Literally everywhere, and if it wasn't hair, it was like this covering of fuzz, or like a light colored fuzz. Like I had like light colored fuzz on my chest. I had hair on my legs, my thighs, my toes, my knuckles, my hands, literally everywhere. And my butt was hairy pre-T, so you can only just imagine what it's like now. It's great, it's fantastic. I'm actually kind of into it, like whatever. Yeah, I was shamed my entire life for being super hairy, and I will never forget, I think I was 10 years old, and I went to this fancy pool club with my friends who were much wealthier than my family at the time, and we were swimming. And I got out of the pool, and like, I guess like when you're wet, your hair kind of like sticks to your body more, like maybe it's more noticeable. And everyone started pointing at me and calling me monkey girl. Yep. So I'm gonna reclaim that. I'm going to reclaim that insult, that bullying, and be like, I'm fucking hairy, and I love it. I love it. I mean, but the thing is, I think it's easier for me to say that now because of how I identify. Had I been a cis woman, I don't know if it's just so fucked up. I don't know why it's like that, why women are so often shamed for being hairy, and men it's desirable. Like, come on, let's mess shit up. That's not how it has to be. And quite honestly, I think it's bullshit. So, yeah, I came home and I was so upset. I think I found Nair underneath like my mom's sink, and I naired my entire body, like literally everywhere. My mom was like, what the fuck are you doing? And I told her, like, this is what happened, this is what people said to me, and she felt so bad. And I think it was ever since then I started getting my upper lip waxed, my mustache. I was 10 years old. I started getting my eyebrows like in the middle waxed because I had a unibrow / have. And that went on until I was 18. When I was 18, I can't believe I'm so scared to say this out loud because I feel like I'm gonna get so much shit, but when I was 18, I had laser hair removal on my face. Can we just talk about that? So, yes, I had literally a permanent procedure done to my face to eliminate the hair on my face. However, the good news is shit only works for white people. And I know you're like, Tamar, you're white. I'm looking at you and you look white. Yes, I look white. I have white passing privilege. My life is dramatically easier because of how I am perceived, which is white. But if we're talking about literally like genetics, my hair is different, and it did not go away. Like, stubborn little shits, thank goodness. So I think it's fine. Like, I definitely am worried about it. Like, I had it done on my mustache, and I had it done like here, but I can already feel like it's coming in. Hair is definitely coming in here, which is why all this acne is whatever. I want to talk about it. it was weird because it was like I was so shameful about it, but at the same time it didn't really bother me. That's why I was like, well, everyone else is telling me this is gross, so like better get rid of it. But I actually was like, no, this is awesome. Like, why am I supposed to feel bad about this? And regardless of how I identify, why am I supposed to feel bad about this? I think there's definitely in feminist circles, I feel like people are definitely like, people are like letting their hair grow more naturally. By people I mean women, a lot of women, and I mean, I just think that's rad because you shouldn't have to modify your body in any way based on some arbitrary fucked up Western standards of beauty, which I will never meet, and like so many people will never meet because it's such a tiny little box, and like it's just stupid to feel bad about something that you have no control over. And I think that like we're taught that these things are unattractive, and I tend to gravitate towards like be attracted to anyone who just like doesn't give a shit, and to anyone who asserts who they are confidently and owns whatever choice it is that they make, whether it's to have hair or not have hair, or do whatever they want with their lives. Anyone who's like, fuck the system, I'm doing this my way, like, I think that's hot. I don't know what you want to see. I don't even know what you can see. I mean, there's this going on. And this, I actually trimmed it with a clipper because it gets so long that it's like, it gets to be a little much. I don't know if you can see this. I don't know if you can see legs and lots of fur. It's definitely like lighter up on my thigh, but you can see toe hair. It's got a little bit here and here. And arms. I'm getting ingrown hairs everywhere all over my body because I'm getting hairs, so therefore I'm getting ingrown hairs. Not a fan of that. Okay, so like with men, it's attractive if they have a certain amount of hair. That's the thing. It's like you have to have enough hair in certain places and then no hair in these other places, and it's sexy if you have hair here, but if you have hair here, that's gross, and you shouldn't have a hairy butt, but you should have the most perfect, amazing beard ever. Like, yo, let's just, like, take a second and think about the human body, and that there's consistency, usually, in it. So, if you have really nice, awesome beard, chances are you're also gonna be, like, pretty hairy everywhere else. Like, you don't just have this, like, amazing full beard and then, like, no hair everywhere. You don't just have, like, hairy forearms and, like, no hair anywhere else. Like, you're probably gonna have chest hair, you're probably gonna have ass hair, you're probably gonna have some back hair, or even if it's just, like, lower back, or maybe some, like, little things popping up on your shoulders. Like, that's probably gonna happen if you are a hairy person. Like, and again, it's like, it's I think as trans guys, we are, when we take tea, we like don't really know what's gonna happen, and it's still not, it's not gonna affect everyone in the same way. Like, it's still very much based on genetics. So like, whether you are or aren't hairy, it's not like tea is gonna make you some hairy animal. Embrace the hair, because it may or may not happen for you, but if it does, I don't want you to feel bad about it. If it doesn't, I don't want you to feel bad about it. I just don't want you to feel bad. So that's a wrap for this week's topic. Drop me a comment if you have anything to say about my very strong feelings about body shaming and how being hairy is cute, I think. So, yeah. Okay. I will see you next time.